Hi, it's Mentor Jeweler Joel McFadden. One of the big questions on every young jeweler's mind, whether you're a craftsman with 30 years experience or just starting out, is insurance. How do I insure what I'm working on? If I go to craft shows, I'm a small jeweler, where's the insurance? So when I was at the MJSA Expo, I interviewed a friend of mine who works with Jewelers Mutual about policies for small startup jewelers that are doing craft shows or working out of their house, or maybe have a small studio. Here is my video of interviewing Bill Genovese from Child Genovese and his contact information. And I think a lot of you will be very surprised to hear what he has to say about what is available. And I know that even Jewelers Mutual, who's offering this, not all the agents are aware of this new policy, but he's going to give you the details. I apologize ahead of time. The audio is a little hard to hear because we were in the middle of a show floor at a trade show, but I hope this helps answer some of the questions about insurance, what it covers and what it costs.
My name is Bill Genovese. I'm with Child Genovese Insurance, and I'm here to talk to you about the new Jewelers Mutual insurance policy. It's a designer policy to protect your business. It's put together, it's an enhanced jeweler's package policy. What we've done with that is we've taken and removed a jeweler exclusion and then added that on to that business owner policy. And that way we can cover smaller amounts of jewelry on that rather than putting it onto the broad policy, which is a little bit more complicated. And it's really designed for that startup business and the business that really wants to be in a smaller workplace.
So specifically, is this for like a starting jeweler, somebody who's just getting into the trade, doesn't have a store maybe?
It can be for that startup business. The thing that's nice about it is that we're going to cover all of your tools and equipment, and it's going to give you liability coverage as well to protect your business. The jewelry stock is then added into your coverage, and with that, we're going to cover all of your inventory, your customers' goods, your memo goods, and it's put together in a premium that's affordable. By putting the designer package together, it has a minimum premium of $500, and depending on that, how big that contact limit gets, your business contents, and your stock, that's where we figure out what that premium will be.
So that's gonna cover my tools, my liability in case somebody slips and falls or whatever.
Yep. And if one of your products hurts somebody, someone gets cut, we're going to take care of all of your liability.
Okay.
And
what other things are covered? Let's assume I don't have any inventory, but maybe I have some repairs that belong to people.
So when I mentioned the word stock means your goods, your raw materials, your production work that you own, as well as any memo you have in from your suppliers. For say you're working on a designer product, it's also going to cover your customers' goods. So if you're working on repairs, things of that nature, it's going to cover that.
And what about shipping?
That's another nice piece. We've got when you become a customer of Jewelers Mutual, you can use the shipping platform. You actually can use that shipping platform without being a customer. But once you become a customer, you've got even better rates on that shipping. It's designed to help you save on your shipping. So we've taken all of the customers from Jewelers Mutual across the country and Canada, and we're taking those shipping volumes and bringing that to the shippers. So it's United States Postal, FedEx, UPS. It's very much like a platform of looking at Expedia or Airbnb. You plug in all the different shippers, and then you press a button and ask for quotes, and then it gives you all the options, and then you pick whatever method you want to ship.
And all this is for $500 a year?
That's the minimum.
To begin with?
Yeah.
That's the starting price?
I've seen premiums ranging from $520 to It can be over 1,000 to 1,500. It really depends on the amount of your business contents. If you've got 100,000 business contents, there's a lot of coverage there. So it's a little more.
Let's assume I'm a jeweler and I build 20 or 30 pieces of jewelry, and I go to a craft show to sell them, and I've listed them on the coverage. Are they covered at the craft show?
You're going to have 25,000 in coverage for your off-premises goods. Whether we can increase that or not on that designer policy, probably not. If you're doing large numbers, if you're doing 100, 125,000 off-premises, you might not be a candidate for that designer policy.
All right. Thank you, Bill. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, my pleasure.